Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They go play action here on first down. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's caught inside the 20. And in for the Lions touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Football, and this is scooped up by the Lions, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Lane. This to Laporta, right side. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know a Chan hit, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Lane forced out to his left. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Lane escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. And quickly they get to the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Caught on the slant. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Now Tua. Short throw to Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Play action. Now it's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side. Look at the big man rumble. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Always fun to watch a big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
Off play action. Lane flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. Short throw to Smith. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw. Lane. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Lane. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Tua going to throw. It's Hill, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing on 1st down. Lane. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That is caught inside the 5. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. On second down, a run by Achane. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. So we have all right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now. Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. They'll go again with Sanders, pushing through the contact, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He's across midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Achane on the counter. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9. Up the middle, Achane. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. Operating from the gun. Lane. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta from 8 yards out. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hughes. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. From the gun on 3rd down. Lane eluding the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lane. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are pouring it on. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Tua sets up to pass it. A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake. Lane being chased out left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. On first down, Lane got his man complete over the middle. That's Hughes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on second down. Lane. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. And he loses the football a second time. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Racing to the end zone. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, that's Smith, a nice catch. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Jack Campbell with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Able to power through. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Lane. And a quick throw here that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. They complete it to Hill. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. 1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lane escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game